Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed my past review. I believe that was my Mr. Freeze review. That was just such an incredible figure. I do have another review coming at you guys for you guys today. These are two very special figures that I don't even think I was going to be able to get, but shout out to @NovaDiecastMan. He found these and picked these up for me. Thank you so much, Nova Diecast Man. I appreciate it. So today, we will be having a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 2 Platinum Edition chases. Here they both are, excuse me. We have Bullseye Batman. There he is. We'll talk a little bit about him. I am seeing some reuse, but the reuse is not really bothering me. And of course, we have an accurate Batsuit to Ben Affleck's Batman. Well, at least more accurate to the blue that we saw him in the Flash movie. Again, very nice. I'm wondering why it took us so long to get this one. Not 100% sure on why that took so long, but it definitely took a while. And then this Bullseye Batman, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hope they just release the rest of the set with this, but maybe, I don't know. We'll talk about that one here in a minute. So, as you can see, they're both Platinum Edition, which basically just is a Platinum Chase. Here's the side of Bullseye Batman. Here is the side of the Flash of Ben Affleck's Flash Batman. There they both are. Go ahead and flip them to the back. Very nice. I am seeing that they did recolor that, which I'm loving the recolor there. That actually looks fairly well. And then, as you can see, that's kind of what I was talking about. And then this Bullseye Batman is from Detective Comics number 241 or 241, however you pronounce that. Very nice there. Again, simple stuff. We've seen this before, but again, just very nice. Always appreciate the source material. So there's that. And then go ahead and flipping to the other side. Not a whole lot. And then let me go ahead and show off the UPCs. Here is Bullseye Batman's UPC and barcode. Hope that helps anybody. In case that helps anybody. And here is Ben Affleck's Batman, his UPC and barcode, in case that helps anybody. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get these guys out of the box and take a closer look. Alrighty, we are back. Let's go ahead and jump right into these figures. So I will be showing comparisons. I will be talking a lot about these guys. But first, let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Here is Ben Affleck's card. We've seen this before, only it was like a darker gray. Supposedly, so here's what I'm confused on. Is this one supposed to be Ben Affleck, or is this one also supposed to be Ben Affleck's stunt double? Because apparently the first Ben Affleck we got from the Flash movie was supposed to be his stunt double. Is this also his stunt double, or is this also supposed to be Ben Affleck? If it is, cool. If not, the mold and reuse is the same, just different colors, which is fine. It's more accurate to the actual movie than the one we got previously, but here nor there. I think actually that might have been concept art. I could be wrong though, but if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments down below. So here's this card. Like I said, we've seen this guy before. We've seen the card before. It's all the same texture, same sheen, all of it. This is Batman, the Flash right there. Go ahead and flip it over. There is a read-up. If you want to read that, pause now. I do believe the other read-up for Ben Affleck's Batman card is the exact same. I'm not 100%, but I think it is. And let's go ahead now and take a look at his accessories. He comes preloaded with 2 fists, and of course, the only other accessory you get is accessory holding hands, and of course, no accessories. If you do want accessories, you'll have to buy the McFarlane Toys Batman v Superman when he's in his normal batsuit, because that comes with 2 batarangs and a grappling hook. Or you'll have to get like one of the Justice League Batmans. There was like an Amazon exclusive, a Platinum Chase, another one that came with like a grapple gun, and there was like an unmasked one. So there's ways, but personally, if I were to get accessories for this guy, the easiest way, what I would do is I just buy the Batman v Superman, excuse me, Batfleck, the one that McFarlane just literally released here not too long ago, and just use those accessories. So that's what I do there. But again, as you can see, they are in this nicely navy blue, kind of dark blue colorish. So very nice there. And like I said, these are both Platinum Chases, so very nice. Texture wise, exactly the exact same sculpt, which I will bring in that comparison here in a while, but there are those. And then taking a look now at Bullseye Batman, let's take a look at his card. Oh, I also forgot to mention, all of them do come with their respective, they also all do come with their respective bases. All of them do. Here is Bullseye Batman's card. I actually didn't know a whole lot about this one until I read about it, until I'd actually read about this guy. So, a quick, I guess, little synopsis, if you will. Very nice art design there. Real quick, here's the read up. If you want to read that, pause now. But basically, apparently, the story with Bullseye Batman is there was a comic in the 50s, and Robin, I believe it's Dick Grayson Robin, he got injured and like broke his arm or something of that nature. And to do that nature, Batman wore different costumes to keep the villains focused on him and not Robin. Which, I mean, it was the 50s, campier stories, and just kind of, I guess, I mean, cool. But not much more to say about that. So there's that. And then, of course, going to his other accessories, we do get 2 white fist hands, which we've seen this sculpt before. This is the Nightfall Buck. So we've seen this lots of times. I think we've seen this buck about 7 or 8. No, we've seen it about, it's either 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 times now. We've seen it a lot of times. So, but there's that. And then as well as, here is, he does come with his Batarang, which we've been seeing this Batarang for a long while now. We've seen it with Tim Drake Robin. We've seen it with another Batman. We've seen it with the Nightfall Batman in blue, with the Nightfall Batman in Bane 2-pack in light blue or baby blue. We've seen this Batarang umpteen times, but still, nice accessory. And then also, accessory holding hands on him as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bullseye Batman first. Obviously, most notable, this is the same type of, like, I want to say, it's almost made, the cape's almost made out of that same material that, like, you know, like a kite's made out of. That soft, fabric-y, yeah, like kite material, I'd say. He does have a wire and a cape, which, if you guys, I will mention in my Batman Forever Wave video, which I will have that posted soon. If you guys also did watch my DC Rebirth Robin video, I mentioned I'm not usually a fan of these wired capes. Personally, I either prefer cloth, like if it was just like this. I understand it grants more posability, which actually, this one works. This one, the wire works. This one, actually, the wire doesn't bother me that much. I actually like it in here, but if it was like a cape like Affleck's, yeah, no thanks. Just, that's my personal opinion. I know a lot of people like the wire and the cloth, and if you do, cool. Me personally, not really a fan of it, but that's just me. So there's that. And then again, flipping to the back again, very nice image of a bullseye. Very fitting, and like I stated before, we are using the Nightfall Buck, so the Nightfall Body Buck. So we've seen this, like I said, I think we've seen it like 8 or 12 times now. We've seen it a lot. So I think this is actually the exact same Nightfall. The only difference is they remove the raised bat on the chest, and then sculpted this bullseye here. Everything else seems to be basically the same. So we'll touch on his articulation in a second. Set him back down there. Go ahead. Let's bring in Affleck now. And again, I don't ever think I reviewed my original Affleck, but I will bring him in. Like I said, we will bring in comparisons here in a minute. So there's that. But yeah, I'm very happy we have a more comic and more traditional blue look for Ben Affleck's Batman. I mean, granted, I don't know about anybody else, but it's giving Hush vibes. It's giving that Batman Hush type of vibe. I mean, I know that might be a hot take to say, but hey, comparisons are where comparisons are, I suppose. So there's that. But other than that, very nice. So there's that. And then just, again, cloth cape. We've seen this before. Exact same figure. And then looking at the head sculpt, I don't really see Ben Affleck in it. I mean, kind of, if you look if you look hard enough, I suppose you could maybe see it, but I still don't really see it. But that's just me. That's why I was asking, is this supposed to be the stunt double again, or is this actually supposed to be Affleck? I'm guessing both, maybe, or one or the other, but like I said, it is the same figure, so I would assume. But there's that. And then that's pretty much about where we are. Again, none of the figures have any problem interchanging their hands. That's something simple. You just come here, pop it off, grab a fist, and port it back on, just like so. Very nice. There's that. And then again, he also has no problem holding any of his accessories either. Just kind of carefully just kind of wedge that in there. There you go. And now Batman can be holding his white Batarang. I could almost see a custom for this, customizing as like an Arctic Batman, which actually that would be kind of cool. Or I don't know, maybe when he's going up against Riddler or something. I don't know, some type of wacky something or other. But there's that. Let's really quickly go ahead and bring in comparisons, and then we'll jump into articulation. So I'm gonna move my stand back here. Let's bring in the Nightfall Batman. Here is the Nightfall Batman from the Bane and Batman Nightfall 2-pack that was just released here not too long ago. I found mine at Target. And again, this guy, exact same figure. This material, I actually like this material a lot better. It's double-sided. It's blue, baby blue on this side. It's very black on this side. It's the 70s comic book style, and as you can see, all the tears and stuff in there, so very nice there. And like I said, the exact same buck. Head sculpt's different, but the exact same buck. Very nice there. There are those two comparisons for you. And then here is the original Batfleck that we got when the Flash movie came out. Like I was saying, this is what this one looked like, which I'm guessing is concept art, because I could see, because originally he didn't look like this in the movie. He looked more closer to that, but again, I'm assuming that this is what potential concept art could have been or might have been. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I'm assuming. This is why this one's not as accurate to the movie, but either way. And then as you can see, the head sculpt on this guy, I'm not gonna lie, the head sculpt on this guy is definitely atrocious. There's no resemblance to Ben Affleck at all, so there's that. And there's a comparison. Articulation, stance, everything is the exact same with both of these two figures that I just brought in. So there's your comparison. Now let's real quickly run through articulation. Let's go ahead and start off with Bullseye Batman. Arms have that butterfly joint for extra movement and articulation. They can both exceed 90. They can spin around 360. Mind the cape though, if you kind of hold it over here, that actually will do that, and it can do that because of the wire. Again, you can pose this around via the wire. Coming back, double jointed arms, double jointed elbows, excuse me. You do get bicep swivel, very nice. Coming over here to the head, you can look up this much, you can look down this much. He does get tilt and will get 360. I'm not going to force that because that is incredibly stiff. You can definitely twist. Again, not going to force that. That's stiff. He can arch back a little way about. Oh, he goes back pretty far. That's really good. There's that. It does break it up, so just kind of be mindful of that. He can't kick up about that much at the moment. Again, that is still kind of stiff, so I'm not going to force that. Double jointed right here. Double jointed knees. Again, not going to force that. That is still pretty decently stiff. Coming down here to the ankles, up or down, up, twist. And of course, you do get toe articulation, and then touching on the hands, all the hands turn side side. Depending on how you have your figure, they can go up and down again. But again, as you can see, that is definitely stiff. So again, I'm not going to force that. So there is Bullseye Batman. Again, just a reuse of a figure. It's a pretty cool figure. If you like it, hey, you like it. It's actually kind of growing on me, to be honest. And then here's Batfleck. Now this guy is incredibly stiff, so minus the dented ear up top. Head can look up that much, can look down. Ooh, he can look down quite a bit, actually. Not going to force that, though. Arms can go out 90. Bicep swivel, of course. Going down here, double jointed. I'm not going to force that because that is really stiff. So there's that. Can twist. Again, not going to force that because that is also stiff. I think he can bend. I'm not going to force that because that's still stiff. You do get thigh cut down here, though, which I love that thigh cut. So that's pretty awesome there. You can twist and do all that. He can kick up at the moment because, like I said, he is still stiff. He can kick up without much. Come back. Double jointed. Still very stiff, again, because like I'm not going to force that. So there's that. Coming down to the feet, can go up, exceed that much. Come all the way down, back up, and of course toe articulation, and of course can twist, but you guys can see how you guys can see it's very stiff. Oh, there we go. That's better. So there's that. So there is my review for the 2 Platinum Chases, the Bullseye Batman and the Ben Affleck Batman from The Flash. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review and this video. Again, thank you so much for all my subs. I really appreciate it. I know I've been gone for a while. I haven't posted a video, and honestly, that's on me. But stay tuned for my Batman Forever review, which that should be up shortly. So without further ado, I'll catch y'all in the next one.